Hello, Math222. My name is Lori Halter, and today we will be doing problem number 2 from Chapter 4, Section 2A. And the question asks us to use a factor tree to find the prime factorization for each of the following numbers. So for part A, it asks us to find the prime factorization of 504 using a factor tree. So the first step is to start dividing 504, and you can divide that by 2, and 2 is a prime number. So 504 divided by 2 is going to be 252, and then we can divide 252 again by 2, and we will get 126, and we can divide 126 by 2 again, and we'll get 63. And you can't divide 63 by 2 because it's an odd number. So we can try dividing it by 3. 3 is also a prime number, and we'll get 21. And we can keep dividing 21 by 3, and we get 7. And that's where we're gonna stop. And so to write the prime factorization, you can count up how many 2's you have. So we have 1, 2, 3 2's. So we're going to write that 2 to the third because there's 3 of them, times 3, and there's 2 3's here. So we're going to put that as 3 squared. And then we have this 7 here, and so we're going to put that times 7. And all of that together is going to be our answer for part A. So now for part B, it's asking us to find the same thing, and we're going to use a factor tree to find the prime factorization of 2,475. So to do that, we can set it up the same way as we did in part A, and we'll just start dividing by 3's this time, because 3 is a prime number, and so 2475 divided by 3 is going to equal 825, and we're going to do that by 3 again to get 275, and this time we can divide by 5 because 5 is a prime number, and this number is 275. It ends in 5, so we know that it will fit well, and that will equal 55. And we can keep dividing by 5 to get 11, and 11 is also a prime number, and so is 7, and that is why we ended at 7 in part A. So to write this prime factorization, it will look like 3 squared times 5 squared times 11. And that is our answer for part B. And now in part C, it's asking us to find the same thing for 11,250. So for 11,250, we can start out by dividing by 2, and we will get 5,625, and that's an odd number, so we can divide it by 3 to get 1,875, and we'll keep dividing by 3 to get 625. And 25 is a good indicator that you can divide by 5 because that will fit nicely together. So that will equal 125. And we'll keep dividing by 5 here to get 25. And then 5 again divided by 5. 25 divided by 5 is going to equal 5. So to write the prime factorization, we stopped here because 5 is a prime number and we are about as low as we can go. So we can write it as 2 times 3 squared times 5 to the 4th, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. And that will be our answer for part C.